Hello, everybody. To Home Depot later to get some boxes. Oh no, don't tell me my connection is unstable. So I hope everybody has been staying healthy and safe. This is Fairy Tales by Emeile Lidehall Oberg. She does the Saga Oak Sagna book. Today we will be working with pencils instead of markers. Now, a lot of you know I don't really use my pencils all that much, but I was like, you know what? I want to use my pencils today and use some pencils I haven't used in a while. So I have decided to use my Lyra's Day. They're always fun to use. So today we will be, here's the color. I'm looking for my pencil. I'm good, Dawn. How are you, Dawn Reborns? We'll do cinnamon. These are really nice pencils. I've been feeling a little, some of you guys know I'm moving and I'm starting to feel a little sad about that, but I've also been moving out a tremendous amount of stuff. So, we're going to get ready to start moving things into boxes. Hi, Kim. Things are going to start to be moved into boxes. So, I found an old computer, a really large one with the tower. So I got to take that at some point to Best Buy. All I've been doing is cleaning, going through stuff, figuring out what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. Yeah, it would be a happy new year, Karen, except, I'm going to be moving, so me and my mother, we're going to start putting stuff in boxes soon, so it's going to be very sad. So you see, I'm doing this, so it's just been like, the realization that I'm not going to be living here anymore. It's just dawned on me. You might not see me for a few weeks on YouTube because probably be in between, then get in the new place, and then I'm meant to get the new place ready. So it's okay, Karen. It's like, it's a weird thing when life changes on you, and this is a big change because you have to figure out what you want to do. No, it's okay. It's not your fault. You didn't know. Like other people who've been here have known that this is going on. Apple green. It's just a change in lifestyle. It's just like a big change. You're going through all the things you want and don't want. Well, I didn't want the green to be like this. I wanted it to be a lighter green, but that's okay. Exactly. And then, I've been having some health issues too, so. Exactly. You have to think of the good and positive things, I've lived here for a long time. No, I'll miss my job. I'll really miss my job a lot. And I've also been, really having my own struggles. Oh, look, another sharp pencil. Exactly, Kim. It's like, people don't understand that, this has been hard for me. In some ways it's been hard. In some ways it's been easy, Like all my art supplies are going to have to get packed too, That's going to be a lot. And, I gave away a lot of stuff too. Don't think I didn't give away a lot of stuff. See, look, nice the swordfish did that. And I've been a little on the. No, I can honest to God say that I've been a little bit on the depression side. I know you guys don't see me work with my pencils all that often because let's face it, I like working with my pencils, but they're really tough to work with. Like I prefer markers. So one of the things that I was working on before the stream is this. I started watching Cobra Kai. I'm actually working in this book, Mandalas for Relaxation and Mandalas. So as you can tell, this is where I am. I'm working with my Copics and my Cali Arts. I did find out that they are reselling the spray markers on Amazon, but I'm going to have to wait to purchase them again because of the move and everything else, So I'll wait till they, you know, it's just a shame that I can't buy everything I want, but that's okay, It's not the end of the world. Okay. And light blue. And light blue. My favorite pencil is the Christmas. I thought you would know that. This is light blue. My favorite markers are the Copics, followed by the Space number 2. I will tell you what I like about the Copics is that I can blend them. They have a lot of variety in color for the Copics. I still want to get the Monarchs too, but I have to wait till after everything is settled, after I move, after I get a new job, and then I have to, get a new desk. So there are a lot of things logistically that have to be done. I don't follow a pattern. I just follow what I feel. Like I always look at the picture and I think, what colors would I like in it? It's also about what I feel in the picture. Like, sometimes I see people who do very different colors than I do, and they're still as pretty as ever. Oh no, what happened? I just got a thing on the computer. It was like a screen. A white little thing happened with the computer. This is only about a year and a half old. You shouldn't be doing that at all. Red violet. They shouldn't be doing that at all on my screen. Did anybody else get that screen? Okay, what just fell? Something just fell and I have no idea what just fell. That always bothers me when I hear something fall and I have no idea what it is. But I'll look later on to see what it was. It was odd. It shouldn't have happened, though. Oh, please tell me it wasn't my computer. I hope it was not my computer. It was just a YouTube thing. No, you know what happens? You have so many people on YouTube streaming sometimes at the same time, so sometimes it's like, ah. hmm So now look for another purple or pink. I don't have it here. I don't have it in this set. This is the fairy tales. This is not Saga Oak Sagna. If anybody is curious, I just is that these books tend to, and these are the colors. If anybody's curious as to what I have everything in, I have everything in different cases so I know which colors are which. This is the 180 set of colors. So. I'm looking for the right color. We found it. Now these are the colors. These are the 180 set. This is not the 240 set. These actually work really well. This is Heather Violet. These pencils work extremely well. Yeah, I didn't get the 240 set, but I'm okay with the 180 set because I think that's just what I need, you know. Plus I have so many sets, Kim, from other Sorry, I just had to take a little drink of something. hmm You know, I didn't get the 240 set, but people told me they didn't like the 240 set. I think the thing with budget-friendly pencils is that you have to be careful with them. When they start getting bigger than 180 is when I start having a problem. Going, how many pencils is too many? Really, do you find there's any difference between the two sets? Just 60 more colors? I tell you guys, if you guys are looking for like a really good pencil sharpener and you have problems sharpening everything, the only thing I don't recommend this for is pastel. hmm Okay, so the extra is just the metallics and neons. I highly recommend the Swordfish sharpener. It is a great pencil sharpener. It has sharpened everything, with the exception of pastels. But with pastel pencils, you need a specialized sharpener for that. So keep that in mind. The best pencils for skin tones are Black Widow skin tones, the dark and light ones, the Prismas, and the Holbeins, in my opinion. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. It's been so cold the last few days here. I'm like, it's really been terribly cold. And I've still been watching finished pages. Every time I think I'm done finding pages, I find like 3 or 4 more people. So I made Tamapa, we are a coloring channel. That is not appreciated here. So please do not post things like that. Yeah, we are not that kind of channel. Kim, thank you, Kim. Kim is creative coloring, if you guys are wondering. Thank you, Kim. Blue is cyan. Seems like no matter what time you go on, there's always one. You know, and this week I've been like, it's kind of like, it's started to hit me a little bit more this week, like about the moving. You know, I've lived here for so long that it's like, it just doesn't really hit you until the near end, until you start packing up stuff. Or when you're going to pack up stuff. So I know. Shallow pink. I know, Kim. It's always seems like it always seems to take a little bit of time. It seems like YouTube's a little slower these days. I don't think so, Kim. You know, it's just I was like, I must stream today because I haven't streamed and I feel bad about that, you know. And I'm also like, it's incredibly you know, sad when you realize you're going to be moving and everything is going to be packed and everything. Not at all. I don't think so, Kim. This is the thing I won't miss about living here. It's the sirens and the things. I'm nicer. This is the other book. I'm not sure if you can get this one still, but I think you can. I've seen a few people have this. Then we'll do her skin tone later. We'll do it after we do the first part of the flower. I wish I had some water. Can you give me a cup of water? And bring it up here. Leave it down on one of the platforms. I'm just asking my mother if she can get me a glass of water. My throat is a little parched, but. Hi, Carol. We're coloring from fairy tales. Mm-hmm. So then we'll do that. Then we'll do the lovely peach color, which is the prismas. You guys can tell I have everything. I know what everything is because of the color of the thing. So light peach. Now if we're doing this on, let's say, other things, I'll tell you what the final number is of coloring books as of now. 430 coloring books is what the collection stands at right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, take your shower. My mother brought up some water because I asked her to bring me up water. Thank you, Mom. This is the nice part about having somebody else in the house. With the, there were also some things that happened today during the week that I saw on social media that made me very uncomfortable. So I just, I stepped away because some of those things made me a little uncomfortable to see. I didn't like to see those things happening. Uh-huh. This is the color I was looking for before. I forgot it was in the prismas. Sometimes you're looking for certain colors and you forget they're in what sets. Well, sometimes I know what they are. This is lavender. I'll do all the dots last because they're little, so I can do them with gel pen. I normally, oh no, my throat is a little sore, so. Always. Doesn't matter what time I stream. I even have some of these if I need them. Little lemon drops. I actually use these. The thing about this book is because it's double-sided, I can't use markers. I have to use pencils. So. And I've seen some people do this. What they do is they buy 2 copies of the book, have someplace like Staples or wherever their office store is, and they'll unbind the books, and then we have the books done and spiral bound them so they can have 1 page each. I've seen people do it with their books. Now, I will say one thing. When I stopped using pencils for a while and then went to markers, I found when I went back to pencils that I actually had a better handle on my pencils because markers you don't have to hold as tight as you do with pencils, right? Some people hold them really small, other times they hold them really small. You know. See, look at the swordfish. Now, a lot of people say they have a problem with their prismas when they sharpen them. Prismas and black widows are the things that people say they have a hard time sharpening them. But when I use my swordfish, I tell you, the person who recommended that swordfish really did me a favor because, I used to be going through my prismas so fast because they would constantly break after I tried to sharpen them. I got the swordfish and boom, what a change in money investment that was. My call angle does not work, so I didn't bother to keep it because I tried to fix it and did everything I did with my swordfish when it needs it, but I couldn't fix it. So something got stuck in it that I can't put it in. Yeah, Afmat is a very good one. The Afmat is a really good one too if you want a sharper point. But for some people, the swordfish to me, I like my swordfish a lot more. Because for me, the swordfish does a lot of pencils. It does my luminance, it does my Pablos, it does my Black Widows, it does my Prismas, my Polys, my luminance. And, it's really hard to find a pencil sharpener that sharpens your luminance pencils really well. There's a lot of things that I've put off buying because of moving and There are a lot of books I have not bought. And I'm okay with that because, I'm moving. And you know what? If I miss out on a book, I miss out on a book because you know what? I'll always remember this. If you miss out on buying a book, there's always going to be another book that comes along that may be even better than the one that you wanted. I know there's a new Anastasia Cold Evil one I want. There's a new Lemoyne one that she is coming out with. There's some new Color in Heavens. I even stopped my subscription to that. Yet I can't seem to stop my colored pencil subscription from coming in. I know, right? It's like weird. Like a lot of pencil sharpeners don't do that. Like here's the AFMAT. If you guys are wondering about the AFMAT, this is what Kim is talking about. You see, I have an AFMAT too. Here's the AFMAT, guys. Now, if you want to see how long this one does it, I don't think I have squares. Look at that. This is how long the AFMAT does it. So I wanted to show people what Kim was talking about. I don't believe I have squares. Oh, no, that's not the one you have? Oh, it was Keely who recommended the AFMAT to me. I started watching Cobra Kai. I'm only in season 2, so I'm at the episode where, if anybody's wondering where I am, I'm at the episode where Hawk attacked his former friend Dimitri because Dimitri left a bad review, and Sam and Robbie kicked Cobra Kai's butts in the mall. And Kreese told, after the fight, Kreese told him to go deface Daniel's property. So that's where I am right now in this series. So Tori's been introduced. So that's where I am in Cobra Kai, if anybody's wondering. Yes, I started watching it. It's really much better than I thought it was going to be. So that's that one. Sorry, guys. It's always hard to find the pinks when you have big sets. Sometimes it's easy to find the pink. Sometimes it's not easy. Light rosy pink. This is a trick I learned from doing markers, that if you do them in circular motion, it doesn't leave as many streaks. It actually creates a nice smoother blend when you go in circles than when you go straight. It's just one of the things that I learned from coloring with markers. And this is the colors. A lot of sharpeners don't do well with Prismas, but I find that the rechargeable app. Some pencil sharpeners do really well with some things. Like I find that my Swordfish does really well with almost everything except for the pastel pencils. Pastel pencils, you need to use something else, guys, so keep that in mind. And I don't mean pastel colors. I mean the ones that actually say pastels. Did you see that Castle Art came out with the pastel set, Kim? I'm telling you, if I didn't have to move, I'd be buying more. There'd be more supplies. There'd be more stuff. But moving has actually been a good thing for me because forcing me to get rid of things that I don't need, forcing me to do things that you see how cute this is coming out? Hold on, Kim left a link to the AFMAT. Oh, I've seen this one. I have to add this to my wish list. So thank you, Kim, for putting the link down. That's the link to the AFMAT that Kim uses. So if you guys want to use that, use that. Those links are really important because they help people like myself with them. The advertising revenue. This is the AFMAT. This isn't the electronic one that Kim has, but this is a hand crank one, and it does just as long things as the other one. So we'll see how this one works. It's Keely who actually you're not familiar with Keely. Keely does a whole lot of stuff on YouTube. Let me take a sip of water again. We might have to leave early, depending if whenever my mother gets ready to grab the bags we need to get boxes, but the only place we can get moving boxes, and we have to get certain kinds for the moving company. And the moving company doesn't provide them. We actually have to provide them. And this is called Light Rosy Pink. I don't think I have any squares. Really, I don't think I have that many. If I do, probably. Maybe if I do have one set of squares or unusual ones, I think they would be one of those weird ones. The Staedtler Ergo Sauce are the only ones that I think would be even remotely close to squares. I thought this would be a good picture to do because I'm like, what can I do that would be fun? I was tempted to do something in Worlds of Wonder, but the thing is, everything is so detailed in Worlds of Wonder, and I have to be kind of in the mood to do a very detailed picture. This doesn't look detailed, but I can tell you, Worlds of Wonder is far more intricate. There's some big spread pages in that one. The other thing that I'll be looking forward to when we get the new house is a new bed, new spreadsheet, new sheets. The new desk, me and my mother have been talking about this desk. Like, what I want to do with the new desk when we get the new desk is I want to have a desk that's big enough to do coloring and diamond painting on it if I need to do it. Now, that's the thing, too. Plus, wherever we move to, the space is going to probably be smaller, but it's going to be a lot brighter. Yeah, the community that my mother wants to live in, the place is a lot brighter. So very, very pretty. Development that she wants to move into. I can tell you right now, it's such a pretty development that she wants to move in. And I'm going to meet the age requirement to move in there. They say the second person has to be at least 45. And I turned 45 in March, so I'll be able to do that. I'll meet that age requirement, so that'll be fun. So now we do green. I always know where everything is because spring rain. I don't have the brought funness. Believe it or not, I don't have the brought funness. I don't have the brought funness. What are the better brought funness? The square ones or the other ones? You see the nice shininess. Part of this is Prismas, part of this is Lyras, and then the colors. I use what I have in front of me. Here's Prismas, Lyras, duplicates. In my hand, I have the colors, Polys, Pablos, Lumis. This was what I have on the open. Over there, I think I have the Black Widows. My Holbein's on the side. My King Art's on the side over here. So I always have a lot of different pencils. Now, before I was doing marker work, I was doing a lot of, I used to do a lot more pencil work. That's not to say that pencil is not better than marker, or marker is necessarily better. It's just that some paper is more beneficial to pencils, and then some books are more beneficial to markers. Like all the CreateSpace books I find are better for markers. The color books, love the pictures, love the books, but those books are more suited for markers because of the way the texture of the paper is in color. I mean, yeah, you can use pencils, but when you do that, your pencils go really fast on that. For some reason, they eat them. My mother tells me we have to go, then we have to end the stream, guys, and it's nothing personal. My mother says she wants to go, we're going to go. I'm also waiting on some Copic refills, and that's about the last thing I have coming. Yeah, I know, right? I figured since it was getting late, I haven't done one, and I need to do one. And I was talking the other day to somebody, and she says that she's been having, the other thing that bothered me, and I got really depressed watching this young person start to cry. She was crying on her YouTube channel, and I felt very bad for her because she had a difference of opinion and she got attacked for it. Now, here's the thing: when you post things that are going to inflame people, you should expect a lot of backlash, but nowhere do I think it's appropriate to threaten somebody. I don't think that's an appropriate thing to threaten somebody just because you disagree with their opinions. I've disagreed with a lot of people, but you don't see me saying, "Oh, you're wrong. You do this, you do that." No, that's their opinion, and I have to respect that. What happened to us respecting one another and being decent human beings to one another? When I hear these things, no, the girl had a difference of opinion. You know what? Yeah, she inflamed the situation, but it doesn't give them the right to be mean, cruel, and sadistic to somebody. Well, you don't like something, an opinion that somebody has, move on. That's the opinion. You don't like haul videos? Move on. I love watching haul videos. I cannot tolerate mean people anymore. I'm like, and when I see people crying, it makes me feel bad on their channels. There's no reason to be mean spirited to somebody. Yeah. Was the video in bad taste? Maybe. I wouldn't have done a video like that because I know that'll inflame and upset people. But there also comes a point where you're like, you don't deserve. There comes a point when, and she was crying, and I felt like so bad during that whole thing. I didn't feel that it was a good thing for this person to be crying and be upset. I feel like when things get to that point, you're like, no, that's not acceptable. There might be a point where there's no videos for a while on the channel. And it's not purposeful. It's just that I'm in between, moving, going into a new house and everything. So I also found out that the new place has a bowling alley, which I'm really excited about that because I love to bowl. Got this equestrian riding in this place. I don't know if I'm gonna have a ton of fun because I gotta buy a new bed, new clothes, new bedroom furniture. Probably gonna even buy new dining room furniture. But my mother, You'll see me. You know, I'm also going to have to get a new job when I go out there. So it's not like, you know. You'll see me. Don't be ridiculous. You might not see me for a few weeks, but you'll see me. You know, I'd have to buy new desks. Well, that's the other thing. Me and my mother are discussing what we both want on the desk. You know, she wants a space for herself, and you know, I want some space for my stuff. You know, like I need to have stuff for my markers. I want something for my diamond painting too. You know, there are things that we are talking about. No way am I getting a dream box. That's maybe 2 or 3 years away from now. We'll revisit that, you know, after we move and after we're settled. One thing is, though, that I will see my brother a lot more. Oh, that'll be fun. That's only as fun as I want it to be. You'll see all that green. Is that green? Hold on. I think I'm going to have to use the... somebody block that person again. Moderator, please block that person again. We are a coloring channel. We are not that kind of channel here. I hate when we get the trolls. They never... Well, one of my friends called them bots. Or we could use the dots as pencils. Sometimes I don't like using it, but I have to use it when I... Thank you, Kim. Seems like it never ends. There's always one. Hold on while I get something. That did not work well. But it did. Sometimes this happens. That means that thing is full. That means my thing is, my sharpener is really full. And it means I need to clean out, but I can't do it while I'm on screen. I'm doing it when I'm off screen. I'll clean it out. See? The thing I find easy with the swordfish is when it gets stuck, I can easily fix it. Can't always do that easily with other things. I think after this is over, we'll do some stuff. So I think we all need food. What did we have for breakfast? You know, I woke up really late this morning. But me and my mother got a scrambled egg and bacon sandwich for breakfast. And then we had some oranges with it. Before all we get to finish is the leaves, then we'll finish the leaves. What do you want to eat for lunch, Miss Kim? I always love to see what Miss Kim wants to eat for lunch. So we'll finish up the leaves and then we'll finish there. Because I think my mother's going to be done here in just soon, so. Really? You haven't had anything? I'm going to finish the leaves and then I'm going to be done for now. So maybe we'll finish this or maybe I'll finish this off camera. Well, at least I know we did something. Did something on camera. And when we come back, we'll finish the 1, 2, 3 flowers and then all the dots. I already have an idea what the dots will be. Then maybe we'll do another picture in this book. You guys know that I have to pack up the comic books too. And that's going to be. Would you guys like me to continue this book next time and we do also another picture? We finish up this picture. Then if we finish up this picture, maybe we'll do another picture in it. So we're going to finish there. We're going to finish here. So look at that. I've already used up a lot. So then we'll finish it next time, and then we'll do probably another picture in this book because my whole thing is I want to color in more of the books that I want to color in, not the books that I'm like, oh, I must finish this because I'm doing this project or this project. You know, I haven't committed to anything this year. I really have not committed to anything this year, for a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm in the middle of moving, so it wouldn't be a good thing to change up anything I'm moving. So that's that. Put that. So we will do the rest of this next time, and then hopefully we'll probably we'll do the picture right next to it. You know, it's not because I want to go longer, which I really would like to go longer, but you know, I have other things to do, so trying to figure out, well, you know, I was like, okay, mommy's watching something, so I can't do this. I can't stream when she's watching something, you know, and I got to be considerate of someone else in the house. So maybe tomorrow, if I have time, I'll do another stream. So if I'm not busy moving everything out, figuring out what to keep, what not to keep, you know, it's always very frustrating. So I want to thank you all guys all for coming. Have a really nice day, and I hope to see you whenever I stream again. And it will be this book. This is the name of the book. I got this a long time ago on Amazon, so I'm not sure if it's still there. She has another book, Saga Old Sagna, which is out of print. A lot of people can't even get the book. So everybody stay safe, stay healthy, wear your mask, social distance, etc. Bye, everybody.